In this quick video, I'm going to walk you through how you do a voice broadcast. Now, you'll scroll down on the left-hand side and select Voice Broadcast. Then you'll move over to the Actions button, mouse over it, and click Add Voice Broadcast. Note, there are a couple different ways you can do voice broadcast, but what I would recommend is recording one in MP3 or M4A audio and uploading it. Now, the first option is text to voice. You can type this out and say something like, hey, this is Matt from SMS-iT, and we've got a great deal going on right now that you should know about. Learn more at my website. Save. Now, I can choose what group I want to send this to. Actually, I have to in order to save it. So I'm just going to go up here and choose SMS-iT walkthrough group and hit save. Once I've done that, I've got the voice broadcast saved. Now, in order to send this, I've got to go over here, click the green button, and then I can send it out. But before you just hit send, if you've typed out something like that, understand this. You've got to select the correct language. Now, by default, these are in alphabetical order, so it's going to start with Danish, Denmark. If you're in the US, for example, that may be a problem because the people you're sending it to probably speak United States English. So you'll want to select that. Then you can choose how many times you want the message repeated before it just ends. Maybe you want it done twice, just in case. Next thing down is how many seconds do you want it to pause before playing the message? Now, leave it at 1. It already pauses for about 6 to 8 seconds after somebody answers, so you don't want to add any more delay than that. Now, this gives you the option to rotate through your long codes. This would be if you've got multiple phone numbers that you're sending from. Next thing down below is the sending throttle. What this means is pretty self-explanatory, but let me explain it anyway. 1 call every 1 second. So what this means, for example, is if you're using, let's say 1 phone number, maybe you go, I only want 1 call to go out every 6 seconds. Or if you're rotating through multiple numbers, you still might say, per phone number, I only want 1 call to go out every 6 seconds. This avoids having errors. Let's say if you're using Twilio or some other outbound dialing system, this just avoids errors so it doesn't look like you've got 1,000 calls going out at once. Now, the next one is important. If you want at the end of your recorded message or your typed message, if you want it to tell the receiver to press 1 to call you, you need to check this box. Then you'll put in your country code and phone number. If you put the country code and phone number in here, now when somebody presses 1, it will automatically call that number. Last but not least, you can either send it now or you can click schedule. If you click schedule, you can choose the time and date that you want the call to go out. So let's say I want this call to go out 3 hours from now. Or 4 hours, not 2 hours from now. 3 hours from now is good. I can set this to go out at 3 p.m. my time and hit done. Now I can hit send voice broadcast. Now this has scheduled my voice broadcast. Another option here is doing the voice broadcast with a recording. So if we mouse over actions and choose add voice broadcast, we'll go ahead and select a group again. But this time we're going to choose the MP3 M4A option. And I'm going to choose a file that I've recorded. I'm going to click open, and notice we can see the file name in here. It shows what it is. Now we'll give it a second, and then we're going to go ahead and hit save. Now, if we scroll down, all we have to do is look for the group list name, and we can see that there is a recording here, and we can hit play to listen to it. Hey, this is Matt, and before you hang up, yes, this is a recorded message, but it's one that's going to save you thousands of dollars and help you make tens of thousands of dollars. There you go. So that's how that works. Now, just like with the typed out voice message, we can hit the green button for voice broadcast. We can choose the language that the press 1 to connect will be. So if we're English United States, we're going to choose that. I only want this message to repeat itself once since it's a 34-second message. I'm going to leave this pause at 1, and I'm going to say make 1 call every 6 seconds. If they press 1, I want it to call my number. And I'm going to go ahead and schedule this voice broadcast to go out today in 5 hours. And then I'm going to hit done. Once I do that, I just hit send voice broadcast. Now that's been scheduled as well. The one-time password, let's go ahead and hit one more time. There is text to voice one-time password that you can do as well. So if you want to set up a voice broadcast with a one-time password, you'll simply select the group. It's already got this populated in here, and then you hit save and send it the same way that you did the other ones. So you just select your group, hit save, and then now this one is going out to the Rockstar group. All we do is go ahead and hit this, and then we go through the sequence of scheduling our broadcast. That's how quick and easy it is to send voice broadcasts using SMS-iT.